25 years. That is the anniversary that we're celebrating with the One Piece card game. But not the anniversary of the One Piece card game, but we're celebrating 25 years of One Piece animation through the One Piece card game. The new set has just released. It's an extra booster set. It's a EB02 set, and it is celebrating 25 years of the anime of the One Piece card game. Some cards included in this set are very peculiar because they use I don't know how they call this, the cellular whatever frame that is used in animation, and those cards are very cool and they are quite common, so they're very cool to get. So we're gonna talk a bit about all of this while unboxing the 2 boxes that I have right here, and so buckle up, we're doing a double unboxing. As usual, I'm just gonna put anything I can off screen so that it doesn't get in the frame. Put this on the side. And we have 2 boxes right here to open. These openings tend to last like for quite a bit, so let's just dig in. Even when I have like something to open those boxes, I still struggle. I don't know, maybe that's a skill issue. Let's open the second one. Boom. Maybe the other way around. Like that. Perfect. Now, let's bring those 2 boxes, and which one should we start with first? I'm not gonna ask you to tell me in the comments because the video is gonna be done by the time you do that. The cover of the box is very nice, by the way. Just trying to see like something to make my mind up. This one seems like a bit more beaten up. You see like the, yeah, very cool like art on the box. I feel this one seems fairly beaten up, so we're gonna start with that one. I'm just gonna put this one over here. Open this the correct way, which is how you're supposed to display the boxes, like right here on the shelves. But we're not doing that. We're just straight up unboxing everything. Actually, yeah, let's take them all out. We're not gonna keep this anyway. So first box, yeah, let's dig in. And I was saying like there's some chase in this set, which is totally true with any set actually, but this one has like some very cool alternate art. And remember, the extra boosters are set that gonna boost previous sets in the One Piece card game, so they are intended to revive some of the leaders and some of the cards that we've already had, and not specifically to take the game further. So we'll start with Iceberg, 1000 Sunny, Sogeking, Don Achino, All Hunt Ground, Carrot, Jonathan, Germa 66, Club Automan. Oh, Club Automan! Club Automan! That is so cool! And you can use up in the background. That's so cool. Vista, Buggy, and we have Don Quixote Rocinante. Should I already like make by color? Maybe to like not have that much struggle afterward to sort everything out. Yeah, so I'm still missing yellow, but that's gonna come. Don't worry about it. as always, also, I'm just gonna like show the cards as much as I can at first, and then we're just gonna speed things up a bit. So we have Fake Straw Hat Crew, we have the Merry Go, we have Magellan, Chopperman, Caru, Komei, I don't know, Navy, Foxy Pirate. You serious? This is a Foxy Pirate? Without your help, I can't become king of the pirates. Yeah, Carrot, Kabouterman, that card is just like so cool. Gum Gum Giant Pistol, Brook, and we have We Are. So Brook is a rare, and these are the cards that I was talking about. So that's like the cellulo, again, I don't know the proper name, that they are using for animation. And this is like a very cool design, I think. I strongly feel about those cards and those design, and I think they just look gorgeous. So we got the green event, and by the way, all the events that are this way in the set are just gonna be the same, and they are basically searchers, so you can look at the 4 cards from the top of your deck, reveal up to 1 card with a cost of 4 or more, and add it to your hand, then place the rest at the bottom of your deck in any order, and the trigger activate this card's main effect. That's gonna be the same across all colors, and there's 1 per color actually. Also, please do remember, if you buy this set, that this is kind of a special set. There's not that many cards in this set, and so we're gonna get repetition fairly quickly with these. So we have Miskina Olga, Thousand Sunny, Chopperman, Mad Treasure, Don Achino. Some of those I have no idea who they are. Treasure Pirates, Alchemy, Achino Family. I don't know who these guys are, and I'm fairly well versed in the One Piece universe. We have And Then When Somebody Makes Fun of Their Friend's Dream, and that's when somebody makes fun of their friend's dream. That's Usopp getting like properly Sarfunkel in the face in Alabasta. We have Tripace, Humsole, Notch, Slatch, we have Jonathan, and we have the Peak and Yamato. So those can come in the packs as the first rare. That's good to know. So yeah, we got the red one, which is the Peak, and actually let me get you a close look at these, because that's an artwork from Wano. And it's very cool, very cutesy like that. You got Yamato, Otoko, and I don't really know who this woman here is. We have Chopperman and Luffy Taro jumping around with Yamato. I don't really know who the woman is. Is it Nami? I feel like it should be Nami. If anyone knows, leave that in the comments. And we have an SR Yamato to go along with that. Yamato taking a bath. So that's gonna be our first SR. Yeah, I don't know how I'm organizing all this. I'm just like going with the flow. So we have Chopperman, Miskin Olga, Sogeking, Merigo, Karu, Jonathan. Without your help, I can't become the Pirate King. Grandpa Ryu. Who is that? Animal East Blue? Where does this come from? I have no recollection of that animal, especially in East Blue. If anybody knows, leave me that in the comments. And that's when somebody makes fun of your friend's dream. We have Hildon, we have the Merigo, and we have Jinbei. So Merigo's purple, Jinbei is yellow. Some of these, I have to say, like, I have no recollection of these. So yeah, really, if you got this, leave it in the comments. Maybe they're from the movies, I guess, because I would know if they were just from the regular manga. We got Iceberg, All Underground, Sogeking, Fake Straw Hat Crew, Magellan, we have Vista, Jerma 66, Grandpa Ryu, Cloven Rose Blizzard, we got another Hildon, and we have Tony Chopper, and oh wait, that wasn't the rare. So we have Tony Chopper and Frankie. Yeah, I thought Hildon was a rare, didn't pay that much attention to it. Now that's a face that I know. We have Gaimon, Crocodile, Miskin Olga, Bruno, Mad Treasure, 3-Pace Humsoul Notch Slash, Club Automan, Gum Giant Pistol, Safunkel, Cloven Rose Blizzard, we have another Frankie, and we have a Sabo. Frankie is pretty cool. Like the framing of the cards is very intentional and very cool. Oh, another game on. We have a Bluno, Marigo, Crocodile, Karu, Without Your Help I Can't Become the Pirate King, Hildon, Flabauterman, Cloven Rose Blizzards, Vista, Roro Noah Zoro, and we got Sanji behind that. Pretty cool. Those are very cool artwork. Like if you can take a closer look at that, I feel like they've done a very good job with these two specifically. Pretty cool. But of course, with any set, what we want is the hits. How many are we gonna get per box? It tends to be 2 for the most part, but some box may have 3, and by hit we hear secret rares or alternate art. So of course I hope I'm gonna get some in these. So we have Fake Straw Hat, Marigo, Magellan. No, it's purple. I thought I mistaken the pile there for a second. We have Chopperman, Karu, Safunkel, Without Your Help I Can't Become the Pirate King. We have Carrot, Club Automan, Gum Giant Pistol. We have Monkey D. Garp. Look at that punch. Look at that punch. That swing. And we have a brand new world. If I'm not mistaken, those are like opening songs. Brand new world, and we are definitely out. The peak apparently is as well, because the tag is music on these events. So take a look at this one. So this is brand new world. You get a bit of a chariot there. A lot of things going on. Actually, we have Chopper at the top, Luffy doing Luffy things at the front. I don't know where the frame comes from, but I think we can, like, maybe those are actual frame from the anime. This one definitely is. Those I don't really remember, because I wasn't paying that much attention. But I think we can, like, probably find which frame specifically they are representing, and that is just like too cool. We have Mad Treasure, Old Hound Grunt, Thousand Sunny, Crocodile, we have Magellan, Gum Giant Pistol, Jonathan, and that's when somebody makes fun of your friend's dream, Safunkel, Hildon. We have us again with the openings, and that's gonna be the Egghead one. Like, it's pretty on point. Like, you get the big egg here at the back, and those are obviously the Straw Hat Crew in their Egghead outfits. That's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. And this is gonna be the yellow one. And we have a Sengoku right behind that. Look how serious he is eating crackers. But yeah, like I said, there's many alternate art that we can pull in this set, but as always, as usual, we don't really chase that much alternate art. So we have Gaimon, Iceberg, Fake Straw Hat Crew, Bruno, Don Achino, Hildon, we have Germa 66, Grandpa Ryu, Komei, Monkey D. Luffy. That's the only leader in this set, and apparently it's a good one. So as you can see, this is a green and purple leader with only 4 life, and the effect is an activate main once per turn, Don -2, so you have to take 2 Dons back to activate. If the only character on your fields are Straw Hat Crew type, you can set up 2 of your Don card as active, and then this leader again plus 1k until the end of your opponent's next turn. So that's a big big buff that this leader can just give himself for like 2 Dons, and that's not that much of a cost for the benefit that it gives you, because you get plus 1k for basically 2 turns. That's one of yours and one of your opponents, so your opponent still has to climb above that to hit you, and that's very strong. So we have a leader, we have another copy of We Are, and we have a buggy right behind that. So this feels like we're getting like a bit of repetition right now, so I don't really know when I should start to pick up the pace. So we have Gaimon, Iceberg, Big Straw Hat Crew, Bruno, Don Achino, Germa 66, Grandpa Ryu, Komei. We have 3 Pace Hum Soul Nudge Slash, we have Carrot, we have Podgas D Ace, very cool, and we have just a Monkey D Garp behind that. That's fitting to have Ace and Garp in the same booster pack, just to say in passing like that. We have yet another Gaimon. You see what I'm saying with these? Like, we have Crocodile, we have Miskina Olga, Bruno, Mad Treasure, and that's when somebody makes fun of your friend's dream. We have Ildon, 3 Pace Hum Soul Nudge Slash, Klabauter Man, Gum Gum Giant Pistol. We have a Hope, and that's one of the opening from the Whole Cake Island, as you can probably guess with the Sanji right here on the cards. And so yeah, like I said, this is the same event for all of these. Those are all the same effects, but this is gonna be the blue one, and we're gonna have a Trafalgar Law right behind that. Pretty cool. So yeah, I don't know if I should like maybe pick up the pace, because yeah, aside from like some very specific cards, I think we pretty much saw the bulk of the packs. Just gonna do this real quick. Iceberg, Thousand Sunny, Sogeking, Don Chino, yeah, Wuhan Ground, Sarfunkel, Cloven Rose Blizzards, Carrots, Jonathan, Germa 66. We have Robin, that's one we haven't seen yet, and this is a rare. And right behind that, we have the secret rare of the set, Monkey D. Luffy, with a flurry of punch from Water 7 when he turned Gear 2nd for the first time. Take a look at that, all the effects right there, all the little punches with all the smoky effects on them. He's really cool, I gotta say it. He's really cool. And let's see his effects. Like, maybe this is gonna be like a very good card as well. If your leader is multicolored and your opponent has 5 or more down cards on the field, this character gains Rush for a 6 cost 7k. That's pretty dope. And when attacking once per turn, you may return 2 of your active down cards to your down deck. So again, you're paying 2. If you play this with the leader right here, you can totally do it because he's purple as well, and this is a purple card. You can set this character as active and then add 1 card from the top of your life cards to your hand. Totally worth it. I say this is gonna be meta. So a secret that's gonna be meta, that's gonna be like a very pricey card. I'm maybe gonna put the price of this one on the screen as of right now, because this is interesting for pretty much anybody looking at those videos. If you're interested in all those cards and you want to buy them singles, well, you're gonna have to go and look through all of that. But yeah, I think it's maybe it's not gonna be as meta as the Bonclay from EB01, which was like a very good card at the time, and it fetched like stupid amounts of price. I think, especially the alternate art, because it was Nami on the cards, of course. Did I? No, I haven't mistaken. With the glare right here, I always think like this is black because there's like reflection. So I'm always like double taking on it. Like, did I make a mistake? But actually no. So we have the peak again, and we have another Sanji. So yeah, like I said before, I think we've seen a big enough sample of the cards. I'm gonna start to go a bit more fast opening these, and maybe we're gonna be able to talk a bit about the set and what it has to offer, because there's a lot of good alternate art in this set, and like 2 of those I think are very interesting. So we have Don Quixote and Tony Chopper. Of course, there's always the manga of the set. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do that later. I'm not gonna do this right now on the screen. Of course, the manga of the set is always gonna be a chase. It's always gonna be cool and dope if you get it. And this set actually has the secret Monkey D. Luffy in Gear 2. So, oh, we got a new card. That's a Nami. Pretty cool. And so yeah, this is gonna be Luffy in Gear 2nd, turning Gear 2nd, actually. The manga panel where he's like heads down with his fist on the ground. That's gonna be the manga for this set, so that's gonna be like a very cool card to have if you get a chance to have that manga rare. We have Roronoa Zoro and Nefertari Vivi. And I was gonna talk actually about Vivi because she gets an alternate art in this set, which is like very cool. And so Vivi being one of my favorite character in the manga, that would be dope if I get that. But I mean, there's also like a ton of other cards. So we have another Us, that's the yellow, and we have Jinbei. But yeah, there's Nami also got an alternate art, if I'm not mistaken. But Nami gets so much love in this game and in general, actually, that it's getting a bit ridiculous. Like, other characters should be like put up front. So we have Kokoro no Chizu again. That's one of the ending of the anime. If I'm not mistaken, that's the 2nd ending. Somebody correct me in the comments. And you can see like they're all chilling on Mary at the time. If it was Mary, they're all like, or maybe it was a bonfire, just yeah, I think it was just a bonfire. Anyway, very cool cards again. with reference to all the music of the anime, and we got a Brook in this pack as well. I almost dropped it. So yeah, the secret Monkey D. Luffy of course is very cool, and the manga that goes with it is just as cool as the secret rare. So I have Podcast the Ace and Roro no Azoro. And obviously there's also the alternate art leader that we can get in this box. And alternate art leader, they're one of my favorite things to get, because you can actually play more meaningfully with them. So we have Sabo and the NLSR in the set. That's cool. So I told you guys, these cards right here in EB02, they're meant to revive previous decks and leaders and go along there. Those are block 3 cards that works well with block 2, if that makes sense. And the blocks are in the bottom right corner. You can see a little 3 there. The second year of the game was the second block. We're in the third year, so that's gonna be third block. And this NL goes very well with the previous NL leader that we had. It's not reviving the leader per se, but it's definitely like making some waves, being able to play the leader again on a competitive level, of course, because you can potentially like play a leader indefinitely just for fun, but in tournaments you're not going to be able to do that. So we have the Marigo and we have Jewelry Bonnie. Very cool SR actually as well, so I'm gonna put that here at the bottom, and we're almost done with this box. And so far we have 1 hit. And actually, like the SRs, I'm screwing myself up doing this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 6 SR and 1 secret. So there should technically be something more in this box. We have Don Quixote Rocinante and we have the Peak. Unless they dropped the drop rate, there's supposed to be like two hits. Have I gotten an alternate art that I don't remember? That's weird. That's weird, guys. Anyway, last packs of this box, and we have a Who's Up that we haven't seen yet, and right behind that we're gonna have an alternate art Who's Up. So Who's Up back to back with an alternate art. So this was a double eater box, so we had 2 hits in that. It's pretty cute with his crew at the back. That's a pretty cool one. I'm just gonna drop this in blue, so that's right here. And now let's go with the second box. Of course, while I'm opening this box and taking the boosters out, please remember to leave a like and comment down below with, well, first off, if you remember all those weird characters that we've seen in the cards, because I sure don't, and that's weird. So yeah, comment that below while I'm opening the rest of this. And we're still gonna like go right at what's interesting, because I think we've saw like pretty much everything the set had to offer. Like I said, like the cards in the extra boosters set, they're meant to work with previous blocks, but they're also like sort of short set. Like they haven't got that much cards. Usually we get around 120 cards per set. These are more like 60 cards per set, so they're very short. Now, that's not to say the quality of the cards is bad, because some cards from EB01 were actually very played competitively back when the set released, and they do a good job at reviving old deck. That much is true. Let's go with this one. Oh, we have a Yamato. And I was talking about the alternate, so we got the alternate leader of that Monkey D. Luffy as well that we can get from this set, but that's not all, because every past leader is present in the set with an alternate art, so there's like a golden vibe to them. So you're gonna have the leader, but it's gonna be textured like an alternate art, and you're gonna have the name inscribed in gold. So I would be very curious to see those leaders, like to actually pull one and be able to assess the quality of the cards. So we have the Peak and we have Sengoku. And of course, like, if I could have my pick, I wouldn't pick like just any leaders for this. Of course, I would pick a leader that I like and that I tend to play, because I mean, if you're gonna pull an alternate art, might as well be an alternate art of a leader that you're actually playing. And I'm making more of a mess. Okay, let's look at those cards. We have an Nefertari Vivi. Cool. I was trying to get the pile that's over there to not be in the way of the mic that I just bumped, and I made more of a mess. Yeah. So we're gonna have a leader again, though, so that's probably an empty pack. So we have Nami and us. Cool. I mean, at least I get like, I have a playset of Peak. I have 3 of Weehaw, and I only have like 1 of the blue and yellow ones. Kokoro no Chizu I got 2, and us I have 3. So I'm still missing some to get the playset, but I mean, I can still buy them singles. That's not that important, I guess. Oh my god, I'm butchering this back. So we have Robin and Trafalgar Law. And that's like too bad that we didn't get like a very cool alternate art. But at least we got the secrets, which I'm probably gonna get another one, I think. Because you're still entitled technically to two hits per box at the very least. So that's gonna be probably a secret and an alternate art, unless we get like super lucky and we get 3 hits, but then that's just gonna be like that's gonna be like insane. So we have another brand new word. That pile is getting like dangerously high. So we have Tony Chopper and Buggy. We have Don Quixote Rocinante and Monkey D. Garp. And I think like we're gonna have OP 11 very soon as well, so definitely stay tuned for that, because we're still gonna open like 2 boxes of these. So we have another Hope, and we have Nami. And also there's currently a giveaway on the channel if you haven't heard. So you can go check my previous video. I'm giving away 2 One Piece tins. So there's like they've released tin sets, so you have 2 like metallic box with 2 boosters from OP10 in them. So I'm currently giving that away on the channel, so make sure you go check that video out if you want to participate. And you can still get like a very good value in those tins. I pulled an alternate art from those, so that's very cool. And they're here to replace the former double packs. So to me it's kind of the same thing, because you still get 2 boosters, so that doesn't really change anything. But at least those are metallic tins, so I guess they have slightly higher value, and since you have 2 designs, they're kind of collectible. But that's not gonna be like as collectible as the cards themselves. So we have brand new word. Yeah, that's the purple. Oh wow. That's a dynamic pose. That's a very dynamic pose. Pretty cool, like with all the flare coming from his head towards like the exterior of the card. Pretty cool. Not especially the cards that I would want, but that's still cool to have. The VV1 though, it's very cool. And of course, manga rares. That's gear 2nd. Of course, it's gonna be dope. So we have Don Quixote, Rocinante, and Brooke. This one is a bit crumbled. I hope it didn't have like something precious in this one. So we have Chopper and Frankie. And we're almost done. There's like 3 packs left. And there's gonna be again a ton of cards to sort out after that. So we have Kokoro no Chizu and Buggy the Clown. 3 packs left. Come on. Give us something good. The alternate art leader is like the only reasonable thing that I would wish for. So we have We Are, and we have an alternate art Yamato. We Are is right here. That's cool. She's really cool, actually. You can see like the pattern, the textured pattern behind her is like reminiscent of the Sakura. That's very cool. Nice, so we get two alternate art in this box. That's already like super good. And since we got 2 alternate art, I don't think that we're gonna get the alternate art leader. So we have the Peak and Roronoa Zoro. And lastly, we have our last 2 cards of this opening. As always, remember to like and subscribe to the channel because we do openings of all the One Piece products, and yeah, just subscribe to the channel. You're gonna get openings of all the products, and we do giveaways, we do a lot of other stuff. So if you like anything geek, subscribe to the channel, you're in the right place. And so we have Sanji and us. So with that, I have a playset of that as well. So that's cool. But anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. If you still had them in the video, was at the very least entertaining to you, so please leave a like and also consider subscribing to the channel to never miss anything geek. Bye guys.